Reality is malleable. It really is. Let me tell you about consciousness. I know it's difficult to see the external world as an illusion. I know we get trapped in it. I know we think all of this is reality, but it's not. It's simply not. You're just dreaming. And I know the attachment is so strong. Why? Why though? Why is the attachment to the outside world so strong? You know, you owe it to yourself to be happy. Being happy is actually your natural state. It's your birthright. So what takes the happiness away? What takes you into illusion, into Maya, the world of things, into materialism, into all the drama and the... It's so dramatic, this whole theater. It's just a theater, it's just play. It's so dramatic. Especially when you first incarnate, it's just all chaos. The reason why things outside don't fulfill you is because the source is nowhere to be found outside. The source is immaterial, intangible. And yet it creates everything tangible. The source is invincible. The source is you, the real you. Everything you can perceive is not you, including your body, including the contents of your mind, all the forms. The external forms that you perceive with your physical senses, and the internal forms, thoughts, feelings, emotions. It's all part of the illusion. The thing you observe is not really you. So what is you? The real you is the intangible. It's all that is. It's the one observing everything. And we can make a whole book about this. We can make it complicated, but that's it. And what do we really want? Let's be honest. Everything we do in life is to attain a higher state of being. Is to have a feeling of well-being, of happiness. So where do you get that from? Have you tried to get it in the external again? Have you failed over and over and over again? We're so stubborn. We keep doing the same thing, expecting the same results. The happiness isn't in the relationship. Get the relationship and see it for yourself. The happiness isn't in the money. Get the money and you still feel the same. The happiness isn't even in attaining enlightenment, because enlightenment is something stagnant. You're all that is. Okay, now what? It's stagnant. It's just a stagnant state of being, enlightenment. There's nothing to do anymore. That's not what's meant to happen in a human experience. You're having a human experience in order to experience something. If you're enlightened as a source, okay, great, but you don't experience much. That's why the source decided to split itself into infinite amount of fractals in reality, made a holographic universe to experience. Fragments of self. Then it created a story, a game. Have you noticed that everyone loves a good story? Everyone loves a good story. That's the creator through us, seeing that stories are everything. We love stories. We love the excitement. We love the tragedy. We love the hero's journey. We love stories. We crave stories. Even if the stories are depressing, are even horrific, or are comedic, we all love a good story. That means creation loves a good story. That's why you are created. You are the best story. And you are the writer of the story. Isn't that amazing? So I've been... Okay, now I'm talking for my human character. This wonderful character has been through a lot. This human character was looking, as everyone, for a higher state of being. I want to be happy. This human character wanted to be happy. This character did everything to attain happiness. In the external. Okay, get some money. Alright. Don't feel different. Whew. I get a career. Get a job. Don't feel different. Do sports. Oh, by the way, I've done taekwondo for about 7 years. I'm a red belt. Get prestige, you know. It's all bullshit anyway. Get education. Didn't work. Okay, go to a lot of parties. Festivals. Didn't work. Okay, what else? Do things with family. Kind of fun. Going places with family, being in nature, traveling. Also fun. Didn't work. Reducing suffering. Being hedonistic a bit. Just indulging in food. Didn't work. My human character was like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to be doing here? Nihilism. Okay, but we'll go into spirituality. Being... going through a few events, doing meditation daily, meditating 2 hours a day at some point to just know what's going on. Inner work. Inner work seemed to work, but then it seemed to not work. It made things worse because every demon was released from my subconscious. So it made things worse. Not being able to function in society, that was even worse. Not working, having all the freedom in the world. Didn't work. I have tried different kinds of paths. Being alone doesn't really work. Being surrounded by people all the time doesn't work. I craved alone time so much. So what works? I found the answer. After so many trials and errors in reading books, and reading books also doesn't work, by the way. It's just external knowledge. Doesn't work. The only thing that worked for real was going within. And I found it. I found the thing. I found it. My character thinks she's found the thing, okay? But that thing has to be attained every moment, again and again and again. It's not done. It's never done. Which is good, otherwise there's nothing to do. The answer to fulfillment is here. More things I did in external to attain happiness. Going to the gym a lot. Attaining some external vision. Well, it didn't work. Made things worse again. More dissatisfaction. Having a lot of subscribers. Wow, attention. Didn't work. I actually don't like attention. What did work is going within and exploring the inner world, which reflects to the outer world. So, hence I am in some kind of heaven right now. Because I prefer that, because I create that. So, manifesting all your desires doesn't work for the fulfillment part, okay? You can manifest anything. It doesn't give that fulfillment. It really doesn't. And you have to find it out for yourself. Because if people keep telling you that externally, it doesn't really work. You have to go through the attainment of a thing to see it's not the answer. No one can do that for you. But it's already, spoiler alert, you're not going to be fulfilled when you attain it. When you attain all your manifestations, everything, you're just simply looking for a state of being. So you can skip all the manifesting and just go directly to the state of being, which is within you, which is amazing. So imagine yourself being in a beautiful place, while being in a stuffy apartment. Just imagine yourself being in nature for 2 weeks, and then let it go, and then look what happens. Then you live abroad, then you live in wonderful places, then you go on wonderful adventures. It's all in the state, and even before even being in a real physical place, you will attain it from within first. Because you can only perceive what you have within first. And the reason we cut ourselves off is because When we incarnate here in this world as a helpless little avatar, mini avatar, little child, we are programmed so insanely. The programs are insane. Truly, it's the opposite of the truth. Everything you have been taught can go in the trash. They teach you don't deserve to be happy unless you do hard work. You don't deserve money unless you work. That's ridiculous. Everything is provided by nature for free, honestly. But we have created this middleman called the human ego that wants to make you suffer, and then you can get your base desires met, your base needs met. It's absolutely insane. Nature gives everything for free. Like consciousness gives everything for free. The universe provides. Truly. So I have a lot of emails, people asking me, okay, how does the universe provide? I don't believe that. Everything you have experienced up to this moment was provided by you. You are the source. It's just a perspective change. And if the way you look at your world will transform your world. So I know you don't have to work hard or suffer. I know you deserve everything for free because you are a source. It's actually ridiculous that we've been programmed in this lack mentality, that you have to suffer or work hard and dominate in order to get your needs met. It's absolutely insane. The only thing you have to dominate is your own self. You have to master your own self, others, and then your reality. In that order. So first master yourself. Uncover all your fears, desires. Be honest. You master yourself, you master others. Because you will be the light for others too. And you affect everyone and everything in your reality. And then you will eventually create the world. Your world. Curate your world exactly as you want. And then you say, okay, this is comically easy. This is comical. But in the moment when you are starting with the inner work, it's extremely difficult. It's truly... So, I don't want to program you that it's hard, but it's hard. Just tell yourself it's easy, okay? But you have to confront everything. But a challenge has to be some kind of challenging, otherwise consciousness would be bored. So we gave ourselves a challenge to become so programmed and so lost in the world of things that we created for ourselves. And we have to find our way back again. So true fulfillment, ladies and gentlemen, comes from within. Doesn't matter what your external looks like. Doesn't matter if you're in prison. If you learn how to master your state in prison, the world belongs to you. The world is at your feet. Mastery of self begins from going within. The external stuff are just vices and distractions from the work you really need to do, which is inner work. Everything bleaks in comparison when you find the real thing that's real. And it looks messy and chaotic, but that's real. You want imperfection. You want the real, raw experience of life. And that's the misconception. We are also programmed to seek perfection. Don't seek perfection. Seek realness, truth and rawness, because that's what makes life life. It's raw, it's messy, it's chaotic, and yet it is divinely, perfectly orchestrated as pure perfection. Like a hidden order. Everything is meant to happen, everything is meant to be, and you are the creator of it all. As source consciousness, not as the personal self. But there comes an even better aspect. We have been bestowed with a mind, so we can have some suggestions to the divine. Oh, I would like to experience this. Can we create this? So you're in co-creation with the divine. People say you have to lose the ego. My perspective of that has slightly shifted. I know this works the best. You have a perfect balance between personal will and divine will. leaving everything up to the divine is great, okay? Because you will be protected and provided for. But it's also kind of boring. So the Western world is more active. I'm from a Western country. We are programmed with personal will. Everything is personal will. Then you have the Eastern religions and philosophies and ancient teachings that tell you that you should leave everything to the divine, and there's no personal doer, there's no will. I've come to the conclusion that it's the best to have a balance in both. So you are in a dance, in a co-creation. So this character wants things and is programmed a certain way, and this character talks to the divine every single day. This character asks, requests, oh, can I get more of this? I'm so grateful for this. Can I get more? The divine answers and gives it to me. It's like a restaurant you can order from. And the divine loves you. The divine loves the ego and playing with the personal self. So it's wrong to say kill the ego. Try it. It won't work. It won't work because you will ruin your human game. You're here to experience the human. When you leave this body at the end of the human life, you will be reunited with all that is anyway. But this experience is so valuable, this human experience. It's here to play with, have fun with. So communicate with the divine. And do a 50-50. Can I have this? The divine is like, okay, you can have it, but the real fulfillment is within you. I am your fulfillment, but you can have it anyway. Okay, fun, let's play. And then when the personal will becomes too dominant, you take a step back and you connect with the divine again. Divine timing, divine orchestration. You're protected, provided, you're safe. And then you kind of dance between the two. Because both of it is you, both aspects. You have personal will, divine will, in perfect unison. And when you don't feel like having a person anymore, you can transcend the ego. But I'm not ready for that yet. And many of you watching aren't. People that are ready for that wouldn't be on any platform. Or wouldn't do anything external anymore. They are the people that meditate in caves, being one with all. But the people you see in external, or on YouTube platforms, they are here because they're still playing the human game. And others that don't like to play anymore, they will continue. So what gives you fulfillment? It's communicating with that divine self. And I will be releasing a video about how to communicate with the divine, with how to talk with God, as some say it. Okay? How to channel divinity, all that is. Because that's the only thing that will fulfill you, and that reconnection is all you have ever been seeking. And then you realize every moment everything is okay. Everything is perfect actually. And nothing will be lost ever. No one is lost. People die. People are reborn all the time in different forms. There's no such thing as loss. There's tragedy, there's the human drama, there's the world, there's stories. There's so much. There's infinity to experience and create. And you're right in here to create with it. So enjoy it. This whole thing is for you. This whole stage is for you. To play with, to enjoy. And you're blessed to be able to exist. To be able to breathe. To hear the birds. To see. To have hair. To have arms. To have legs. Some people don't even have legs, you know. Where's your gratitude for having legs today? Some people can't even see or hear. If you can use all your senses, you are a multi-billionaire, because no one would ever trade that for any amount. You know? You're able to walk in a forest. You're able to experience things. You're able to eat, you know? That's so amazing. You're able to have the most wonderful meals. You're able to hug another human being and kiss another human being. Hello! Look at... Hey! That's a beautiful little bird. tiny robin. You're able to sit in nature. That's what brings me most joy, is nature. And hugging someone I really, really, really love. I am so happy. This is my favorite bird. I actually look at this little creature. Look at the beauty. Oh, hello. Hi, Leafy. I made a painting of this exact moment. I will show you this. Hello. He's like, where's my food? Where's my food, bro? Sis, where's my food? I am extremely happy. I've been in a situation where I felt stuck so much. Actually, my whole last year, my content was so chaotic. But I was in a high stress environment the whole year. The whole previous year, I was so stressed and really battling my inner and outer demons, because I projected inside so much darkness that came up to the surface that I projected them into real life people attacking my characters. So I had to really value myself and stand up for myself and not heed their words as truth and stay in your divinity. No, I am divine. I am extremely valuable. I deserve love and happiness and abundance. I deserve. I had to be so strong in this the past few years. Regardless of everybody projecting their shit onto me, I flew like a bird. And now I'm free. And I get to make content. And I get to help all of you. I love you so much. Every single one of you. Sometimes I'm MIA. I'm gone. Like a ghost. Because I am in the void creating literally a new world. And I've done it again. Nice. I don't take credit for creation, by the way. It's all up to the divine. I'm not going there. My ego has zero credit. Alright? So I'm extremely grateful that this is created for me. So what happens in your process of awakening? You're gonna get challenges. Big challenges. We all have some big theme in our life where we are challenged. Some have money issues. Some have relationship issues. Some have health issues. Well, I had I had all of them. And then grief and loss also. Very nice. Okay? And I'm still here. Why? Because I'm the source. And I'm here to teach you how to overcome the biggest and deepest challenges. The first challenge I had was, so growing up, narcissistic people around you all the time. Programming. We all go through a massive brainwashing period when we are children. Chemicals projected on us. Toxic chemicals in our environment. Sugar. I do not. It's insane to me that we feed children sugar and candy. It's insanity to me now. It's just so wrong, and all the extra stuff. But anyway, that's the first stage. So the programming, the brainwashing, the dumbing down of a human soul. Been there, done that. Okay. Next, narcissistic abuse. Fun. Growing up with people that are not whole and complete. Childhood traumas. Nice. Okay. Programming phase over. Then you go into the brainwashing system called the education system, and you learn to externalize everything and follow steps externally instead of listening to your own intuition and inner knowing. Nice. Again, programming. Then you are released into the world. Good luck with that. Okay. So you have all your baggage now, all your traumas, and then you go out in the world. Good luck. Good luck with that. Some go to drugs. Some cope with internet addiction. Some cope with relationship addiction. All the vices are there to help you cover up your pain. Right? Few of us go within and face all the demons that have been programmed into us. And I'm telling you, it's possible to be free of all of them. You don't need drugs. You don't need distractions. Merely sitting with yourself in nature, crying, being angry, hitting things with your fists in nature for 1 hour a day will solve all your problems. But it's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done, because you have to face all the things that are creeping up. And I'm here to tell you that that's normal. It's incredibly normal to feel tired, to feel sad, to feel depressed, to feel apathetic. It's normal if you have been programmed so much and hurt so much as a child. Okay? So we're all helping each other deprogram and get home. Home is here, I promise you. Home is here. What's the truth is you are unconditionally loved by all that is. What's the truth is that you are the source. What's the truth is that your happiness is your natural birthright and abundance is your natural birthright. You are extremely valuable. And all the programming that contradicts that will come up to the surface and challenge you. It's also manifested in the form of people. In your mirror reflection, we call reality, people will be manifested physically in your world to make you feel worthless, to make you feel like your feelings don't matter, to make you feel like a bad person. They will challenge you, and it's up to you to stay strong in your truth. Your new truth is, I have infinite worth. Your new truth is, I am capable of anything I desire. Anything you set your energy to, you energize into existence, will happen. Anything. You can have anything. It's not advisable to manifest everything you desire, because some desires are fake. Some desires are programmed by society. I don't want a mansion or 10 supercars or plastic surgery. That's not my thing. But it's programmed by society to do that. So learn to discern true desires from fake desires. What's your true desire is the thing that hurt you most in childhood. The opposite of the thing that hurt you most. So if you lacked unconditional love in childhood, your true desire is the experience of unconditional love. And you will get that. If your childhood experience was poverty, then your true desire, and it hurt you very much, then your true desire is the experience of abundance. And you will have that. So it's the opposite. You will have that. So this is how the life works. This is how this world operates. So do not fret if your world around you collapses and if people start hating on you. They are just helping you stay firmer in your new reality, in your new truth. Okay? If you felt trapped, then your true desire is a feeling of freedom. And you will have that. So your true desires is, what did you lack in your childhood? List them out. Self-worth. If you felt worthless or like a piece of shit in your childhood, then your true desire is to have a sense of worthiness. And you will have that. Because whatever you desire or lacked in childhood, you already have. Because in the end, I am all that is. I am pure consciousness awareness. I am all this. And there's absolutely nothing lacking. This is an illusion. There's not even a person existing now outside of me. This is all what's happening to me. All that is rendered in this game is here, is me and you watching. So you have rendered me on your screen. And stay with yourself. Stay with yourself. Communicate with yourself all the time. Communicate with your true self, which is this truth. I'm just an intermediary, but you can go to the forest or go to the ocean, the beach, or you can go into your room, create a private environment, and then you start talking to yourself like you're talking to a friend. The divine is a friend. It's friendly. It's so close to you that you'll miss it very quickly. You need no middleman. You need no church. You need no religion to be in the middle of it. It's right here already. You just start asking a question to yourself and you start answering it. You are already here. It's already here. But you don't listen because you're distracted by the external. Right? I intend this message helped you very much. Life-changing. I wish you all the best. I will render you happy, healthy, and abundant, and enthusiastic. Okay? And I intend that you all you will, whatever you truly desire. Because this is your world. And you created me. Thank you for creating me. You created me for reminding you of this truth. So go within. That's the only answer, to go within. You cannot find the answers out there. It's right here. Okay? Mwah.